What up, mi gente? It's your girl from the future, and I'm just here to let you know that the video you are about to watch, Q&A with British Latinos, is never before seen footage of the last podcast that we just dropped, where I asked you guys to send in some questions that you have about Latinos in London, British Latinos, and we are here to answer this. So if you haven't already seen that podcast, go watch it. This is literally footage that was cut out from that podcast, and I hope you guys enjoy it. If you have any more questions, comment them down below and we will make time to answer them. And yeah, just to let you know, in case you're wondering why it seems like there's something missing from the video, is because this is actually part of the podcast. So go watch the podcast and then come watch this Q&A. Love ya. Last but not least, we'll close out this podcast with a little Q&A that the followers sent in. So I posted, send in some questions you guys
followers have. For the questions.
At the end of the day, this is British Latinos, and this is a British Latino YouTube page. So why not answer questions for British Latinos?
Let's go.
Pardon me. Okay. Question number one that someone said is, did something happen in the history, like slave trade or something, that made Latinos end up in the UK? Or how the heck did you end up in the UK? I don't think anything happened.
I don't think it's anything to do with slave trade and all.
I don't think it's anything to do with history. I just think it's a lot of people migrated to Spain.
Yeah, well, in my case, it was Belgium.
No, I was just going to say, in general, I think a lot of people ended up going to countries around
Europe. Yeah, and then obviously we
Spain,
just came over.
And then you end up trying to get into the UK because of the
opportunities for, obviously, our parents are trying to find us opportunities.
Yeah.
So I just chalked this slightly.
It's like the people that go to America for opportunities, but we just decided to go to the UK.
Yeah, basically.
That's literally all it is. It's nothing to do with the slaves or history or anything like that. Next question. Did any of your family go to the US?
No, I don't have no family in the US.
You have like 59,000 primos and cousins.
Yeah, but they're not. No one's in America that I know of.
I've got not direct family. Actually, maybe I do. But we've got family friends in the US that went to Canada.
I've got family in...
No, that's not US.
Venezuela. I've got family in Brussels, the UK, Colombia,
Do you want to quickly tell them
Spain,
how many siblings your mum has?
Italy. So my granny had 16 kids.
Imagine, 16 kids.
16. And then obviously from them,
their
aunties
like
and uncles had their kids, and then they had their kids, and they had their kids, and then some madness.
Crazy.
Some madness, and
Crazy. Okay.
They didn't have nothing to do back then, so they're getting jiggy with it.
Next question: is the culture the same even though we live in the UK?
The culture I would say so. Yeah, I would
the culture
say so.
doesn't change.
I feel like we don't lose that.
No,
even though we're in another country, we don't
Latino
lose that.
En la sangre.
Yeah, like in Navidad, we still have la natilla, los buñuelos, la empanadas. We still play salsita. Yeah, we still play los temas de Navidad.
What's it called? Las novenas.
Yeah, salsa's still alive.
No, everything. Like, the culture itself
still
stays
here,
the
like,
same.
Yeah,
it's just in a different country.
And I think that's like for every culture, innit? Every country doesn't really, just because they're somewhere else, they don't go ahead and just lose their culture and be like, abandon. No,
unless of course you just don't embrace your culture.
Yeah. That's our roots. Like, why would you want to lose that?
No. I think the only way the culture would change is actually, in some senses, I guess it doesn't change, but you can integrate it. So there has been years where instead of eating lechona for Christmas, we've had turkey.
Oh, I haven't done that, but embracing
the UK culture. It's very rarely, but
it's like you could say that like when you're having a breakfast instead of having a Colombian one, you have English breakfast. You know what I mean? It's just that they kind of intertwined.
Intertwang, yeah. Intertwang. Anyway, the culture stays the same. We just mix and match.
Yeah, kind of when we talk English y después español.
Yeah, Spanglish or next.
Yeah.
Do you go to any white spots? I don't know exactly what they mean by white spots. I think they mean English spots.
Are you talking like maybe pubs and stuff like that?
Oh, I go to pubs.
Yeah, Luisa loves a pub.
You started going to pubs with me now. We went to the pubs with Paula.
Yeah, we've been to... I hadn't really been to a pub, if I'm honest with you. But
until he met me.
Gone to pubs. What else is that?
In terms of white spots...
British.
Maybe to the calf.
I think they more mean British, but yeah, the calf.
We go to calves for an English breakfast.
Yeah.
We go to the pub for a cheeky pint.
Yeah, cheeky
en vez de una pola, we go for a pint. Cheeky pint. Cheeky pola.
What else?
For myself, I personally know... Okay. Some people are into like the house music and all that. They'll probably go to the raves, English raves.
Yeah, I've been to one or two. That's about it.
Yeah, I'm not.
But
into that.
I wouldn't say as such. Like, but yeah, things like the pub and
that's
English
about
breakfast,
it.
Yeah.
Clubs. I used to go to a lot of clubs, but they're always like Afrobeats, Caribbean.
That like UK, like what we would say is like white. Like
maybe
we do everything that.
You know what?
An English person.
Let's be real. Living in London, there's not a lot of like white English spots. Everything we do,
there's so much culture.
Everything we do is some kind of culture. If we're gonna go out to eat, it's either Jamaican or it's Chinese or it's Turkish or it's kebab or it's something, but it's never English.
Apart from English breakfast.
Apart from English breakfast, that's it. The pub, that's it.
And then you might get like a jacket potato here or there as well. Like, but yeah, I wouldn't even classify it as white. Now it's like just British stuff, innit?
Yeah, no, we don't. Yeah, I don't know, but London is so mixed in culture now. It's not really white anymore.
Yeah, again, I wouldn't say white.
That's why they want to get rid of us.
Yeah.
Okay, next. Someone just sent me this. I don't know what it means, but I'll let you try take a. It just says topics: relationships and tacos.
Oh, so they want us to talk about those two things, basically.
Relationships and tacos.
What do you know? What do you want to know about relationships?
What do you want to know about tacos? I have so many
tacos,
videos.
Listen, tacos. Yeah, we've been trying to find the best tacos, in the UK for quite some time. We've been to a lot of Mexican spots. We showed you guys, or Luisa showed you guys, a bunch of tacos, and the people never seem to be happy in the comments.
It's never good enough.
It's either something's missing, or that shouldn't be in it, or that's not right, or this and that. And then we went Mexico and
same thing.
The same thing.
Oh, you're not in the right place. So if you want to get right tacos, go to California, huh?
Yeah, it's too washed and it's not the same.
But then you want me to go to California?
Yeah,
doesn't
that
make sense. Anyway.
So I don't know what the hell you guys want in a taco, but we've had every type of taco there is, I think.
By the way, ever since I've been pregnant, I can't stand tacos.
Yeah, you didn't want none out there.
I didn't have a single taco.
You didn't want to get no taco.
I did not want a single taco.
We're in Mexico, you might as well try a taco.
I am not into the tacos. They make me want to.
And on top of that, like the food was like tacos and the same kind of
taco quesadilla,
beans and
taco quesadilla, nachos y frijoles. Taco quesadilla, nachos y frijoles.
It got tiring after
That's a song. Taco quesadilla, nachos y frijoles.
Nachos y frijoles.
That's a new song.
And then relationship wise, it depends what you want to know. Relationships.
Why did your arm creep over?
The goal to having a good relationship is just keeping your partner happy.
Literally.
Keeping a female happy. Give her everything she wants. Feed her and take her out.
We've got a podcast specifically designed around relationships. Go watch
that. Yeah, go watch it, guys, if you haven't.
It's just about relationships and relationship questions and what you should and shouldn't do and what we debates. Anyway.
Check it out.
Okay, next question. How do your I know what you're gonna say as soon as I ask this. How do your parents sound when they speak English?
They sound not English. They sound very fresh.
What's the one word you love to say that the way my mom says it?
Oh, Luisa's mom got this. Luisa's mom, if you hear this, don't get onto me. But she says this one word. She says, "Seriously."
I didn't realize how often she said it until he pointed it out to me in Mexico. He's like, your mom always says, "Seriously?"
Yeah, she
but
says that.
In my parents' defense, they actually speak really good English.
No, they do.
My parents
says that one word.
My parents speak really good English. It's just obviously sometimes se les sale el acento, and there's certain words that confuse them at times. Like my dad had this habit, and I would always correct him, where he gets the word story and history mixed up. So when he's talking to someone in English, he'll always be like, "And that's the end of history." And I'm like, Dad, that's the end of the story. It is
funny listening to parents.
And that's the end of the history.
Seriously?
Listen, don't even get me started on Botus. His mum.
Yeah, my mom's
if you're watching this, I'm sorry. His mum is funny as well when she speaks English. She was on the phone and she said that her friend is gonna get Botus. And then his dad, instead of saying shush to the dogs, he always says chish.
I think Latin parents are funny when they talk English,
Do you know? They like to say el face.
Yeah.
Instead of Facebook, they say el face.
Yeah, it's funny, man.
What other funny words are there that they say?
I can't think right now.
Oh my gosh, my mom was telling me off once when I used to vape. She was like, usted con ese vapor. And I couldn't help but laugh.
They made their own words up.
It pissed her off when I started laughing. But how are you going to tell me off and say vapor?
Yeah, they made their own words up. It's jokes.
Oh, it's funny.
It's funny though.
What is really funny? We can't laugh because we do the same thing when it comes to speaking Spanish.
I've tried to make my mom say bumbleclot, and she's like bumbleclick.
We can't even talk because they laugh at us when we talk Spanish.
Yeah, that's true.
My dad was laughing at him the other day because he was talking to his dad on the phone and he was like, ya le hacerle pagamento. But it's pago.
Yeah, it just came out and then he started getting onto me.
It's funny. Okay, last question, and this podcast is over. Don't cry, guys. We'll be back next week. The last question is: what culture shocks did you or your parents experience when you got here?
The cold
Is there
weather.
any that your parents experienced, and I'll talk about what we experienced.
My parents, the cold weather. I guess the fact that people
But that's
don't
not really a culture shock.
All right, the fact that people don't say hi to each other. The fact that everyone's very cold. Everyone's very to themselves.
The English
The
vibe,
togetherness is not really there.
The English vibe is every man for themselves. I'm here to do what I need to do. You're walking down the street and you're walking with a purpose. You don't look around
like
you.
for example, you can jump in a tight ass lift, a small lift with someone,
No one will look
and
at
that
each
person
other.
won't even look at you. They won't say hi. They won't say good morning. It's just that you're just there in silence. So.
In Colombia, everyone talks to everyone. Everyone says hi. Hola, Bessie. ¿Qué más? Hola, ¿cómo está? ¿Qué más, mi parcero? ¿Qué más,
Or
vecino?
all the neighbors know each other, kind of thing.
Everyone
like.
talks, or just walking down the street. You'll be casually walking down the street, and whoever you run across or you're going
Say
to,
hi.
you'll say hi, and everyone's very.
Buenas tardes.
I blame
You
it
know
on
what I mean?
but this in Colombia, everything's much more slowed down, relaxed. The weather here, everything's fast paced. Like everyone's in a rush.
The weather definitely affects it as well.
I would say that's a main culture shock.
Yeah, that's one of them. I think also I think people care a lot more about like silly things like your clothes.
No.
Yes, they do.
No,
Man.
let me tell you something right now. England is the one place in this world you can walk out with different colored socks on your feet.
That's what you think.
No, I'm telling you for now. Colombians son criticones. Los colombianos critican hasta el perfume que uno se pone.
I haven't experienced
Babe,
that over there. I'll be honest.
Babe, Colombians critican de todo. Even you do it. Even I do it. When we're down the street, we're walking. You can tell we're Colombian because anyone will be like, uy, mira esos pantalones que tiene ese. Oh, look at that. And we'll be talking about everyone
but
around
everyone
us.
does that. Everyone does that
they
in the
don't.
UK. Yes,
But
they do.
Babe, when you walk down, let's say Oxford Street, do people not come out wearing the weirdest outfits? And do they care? No.
I don't even clock it. I don't even clock like that. But
Now, on
I
that
would
one,
say so.
on that one, you and me disagree. For example, let's say you go to a club in Colombia, right? Someone gets up and doesn't know how to dance. Everyone in that club is going to be laughing at them and taking the piss.
the reason why I'm saying this is because I guess from when I was growing up, the people that I was with, they would violate anyone
Yeah, but
if they're wearing something.
But that's
They'll
different
be like
because.
laughing at them, like basically bullying them.
But
because
you know
they're
why that's
wearing
different, and you can't. Can I tell you why that's different? You grew up in a predominantly Latin area where that is already in the culture. The same because you're around Latinos, you're around a lot of Latinos, around Jamaicans. They're the same. Jamaicans and Latinos are like that, and you grew up in a predominantly Jamaican Latino area.
Maybe.
If you had grown up in a white British English area, like I went to an English school, you could have gone to school wearing whatever. No one would have given a damn.
Yeah. So example in school, everyone would want kickers. Everyone would want the wallabies. Everyone would want the latest bag.
The
because
wallabies.
if the people if someone weren't wearing the latest, they'll be taking the piss out of.
But that's more.
So maybe that's why, innit? Maybe we just experienced
But
two
that's
different.
more of a teenager's thing.
Yeah, true.
I had
But
that too
I think
in
that's
my
just
school.
generic.
But I had that too in my school. If you were wearing kickers, you had to have the high top kickers. You had to have the juicy tracksuit.
No, but would you take the piss out of the ones that don't? You
You'd
know
be
what I
like, oh, why don't you have the juicy? Why don't you have the Louis Vuitton? Why don't you have the PB bag? Like, yeah.
mean? Anyways, I don't know.
But I'm
like,
talking.
it's
I'm not
just-
talking. But I'm not. Don't think of it as your personal experience. Think of it as if you were to go to an English club right now. Would they care what you're wearing?
I don't know. Probably, I don't know.
They wouldn't.
I would feel that they would, but I don't know.
If you go to an English club right now, how do people dance at English clubs?
Yeah, because everyone's off their nuts though.
No, just in general, they'll do this,
Yeah.
do this, they jump, they no one cares. Like, no one's looking at you, no one's judging you, no one's nothing.
I don't know. It's just,
Anyway,
I don't
agree
know.
to disagree.
Yes.
What other culture shocks can I think of?
The food.
I guess.
But I guess we can get Latin food here, so doesn't.
But
really
even
matter.
that doesn't taste the same. My
The
parents,
food, what else?
my
What else?
parents'
What
is
else?
biggest shock when they got here is even if you try to cook the food the same, it doesn't taste the same because even like the potatoes, they come differently. Yuca comes differently. Mazorca comes differently. Mazorca in Colombia is sweet. Here it's salty.
Yeah, I guess the food is one. What else? What else? That's about it, really. You can't really like.
I guess the main culture shock is that in Colombia, you're with Colombians. Here, you're with every damn ethnicity in the world.
Yeah, you learn to coexist with all different types of people and cultures, I guess, and try different stuff from different cultures, and that side of it, innit? And you can make money easier.
Used to back in the day. Nowadays, everyone's trying to leave because this place is a mess right now with the living crisis.
It's just expensive, man.
It's expensive. I would say the biggest shock, it's not really culture, but the biggest shock that every Latino experiences and you end up wanting to go home and you get depressed after 5 weeks is the weather.
Yeah, the weather's a big one. I would say the weather's and it affects everyone. Like,
You get to a point, you have to push through that point that you get to where you're just so depressed and miserable from the weather that you want to go home. But once you push past that, you get used to it.
it's the grayness for me.
So
The
grey.
grey skies, the even the like just the appearance of the city is just grey. Like
Everything's just dull. Like there's no life.
Yeah.
But I will say there's a lot of greenery, which is nice.
Yeah.
There's a lot of parks and greenery.
It's not all bad.
I like it. When we went to Tunisia and we came back, when we went to Egypt and we came back after 10 days, we arrived into the city and we were like, wow, it's pretty.
Yeah, like, London's very pretty.
It's very pretty.
It is a very pretty city. You can't take that away from it.
It's a pretty city.
Very pretty city. It's just the weather. If it was nice and warm, not even hot. If it was just warm, I think people would love it.
Not even warm. If it was just blue skies and the sun shined.
Yeah, people would love it.
That's all we have for today.
Don't cry.
If you want us to answer any more questions, send them through, comment them below, send them to our TikToks.
Send them through. Don't be shy. We will put them out here in the podcast for you, and we will answer them.
And follow us on our social medias. That is, make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, chatty patties.
Over and out.
Peace.